What's poppin', everybody? It is Renee and I'm back with another video. So skirt change locations. I moved back home because I'm shipping out August 26th. That is literally in like 19 days. Today is the 10th, 11th, something of that nature. I could be real early. It's probably like the 8th or something, who knows. But I ship out in 19 days. I will be leaving out of South Carolina. So there's one MEPS in South Carolina and it's in Columbia. I believe it's at Fort Jackson. I think that's the right base. But yeah. So I had to move all my crap back home because if you know, I was in my college town or whatever. And so yeah, I'm back home. The lighting is crappy in here, but it is what it is. It's okay. So a lot of things have changed, you know. Well, the biggest one I could say that's changed is my recruiter got fired. Yeah. So that was that. My recruiter got fired. I was told that it was because he had been lying to get people shipped out, was sending and injured people to basic training, or I guess like people had like previous injuries that he knew that were not documented within their application. They lied to MEPS, blah blah blah, things of that nature. And then I found out on my application he lied and said that I did ROTC and I received some award. I'm not sure what that award is. I'm assuming it had to do with ROTC, but he basically lied and said that I received that award or whatever, and that's a lie because I never did ROTC. So yeah, my recruiter's fired. He's gone or whatever. I'm not really sure what happened to him. Not just sure if they like let him go and then he ended up doing, I guess, what his like original job was before he was a recruiter. Not sure. But yeah, so I have a new recruiter, which kind of made me mad because they would not transfer me over to the recruiting office in my hometown, which is in Charleston. So next weekend I have to drive 3 hours just to go back up to my college town, which is Spartanburg, but the office is closed because the recruiter's fired now. So now I have to go to Greenville, which is maybe 20-30 minutes up the road from where I used to live, just to talk to this recruiter, just to get my paperwork done because they want to be lazy and not transfer me to the recruiters down here, which makes no sense to me whatsoever. And I made it very clear I was not going up there for depth calls or none of that because that's a waste of my time. I'm not wasting my time or my gas if you're not reimbursing me, and that's that on that. So basically my recruiter's fired. I personally feel like I'm freelancing at this point because the new recruiter that I have, yeah, he's technically my recruiter, but at this point it's kind of just like my recruiter got fired when I hit my 30 days. So it's like I have nothing else to really do. I pretty much did all of my paperwork when I initially met with him before I moved down here, back home. I pretty much did all my paperwork that needed to be done, like my insurance claim, who was coming to visit me while I was in BMT, my banking information. I feel like it might have been something else that I had to do, but I basically did all that stuff. So I have no packet of papers that need to be filled out at this point. But I have to go back up there next week because I have to finalize my contract. My contract was never finalized with my old recruiter. I'm assuming it was supposed to get finalized when I did my 30-day briefing, but there was an issue with my contract. They had me as a 6-year, for a 6-year contract. No, I'm doing a 4-year contract. So while I was there, MEPS didn't they didn't update it while I was still in his office, and I had been in his office for like hours and they still didn't update it. So he was like, can I come back up here just to finalize it? If I couldn't, it wouldn't have been a big deal. I just would have had to finalize it. I would have had to make sure I got to MEPS early to finalize it. Meaning when you ship out, you're technically leaving a day before because you go to MEPS. Well, you're leaving the day before because you spend the night wherever your MEPS station is, meaning that day that like I got into where my MEPS is, when the night you stay at the hotel, that day I would have had to get there early to finalize my contract and everything, to make sure everything was correct, and then they would have took me to the hotel to go to sleep and then wake me up again the next morning and then take me to MEPS to do my physical. They would want it done the day prior to, just to make sure everything is correct and finalized, if that makes sense. But I'm still working that out because I haven't decided if I'm driving myself to MEPS and then my parents are just meeting me there, or if my parents are going to drive me to MEPS and then they stay in Columbia with me and then they watch me swear the next day. That's where it's getting a little tricky. So, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and get out the way. Because if my parents do end up taking me to MEPS, they're going to want to watch me swear in the next day. And that means they have to take off work. So I'm trying to make it easier for them so they can only take off work one day instead of 2 days. But yeah, we gonna have to see about that one. What's another thing I want to talk about? I will be having a BMT packing list posting probably like the week before I leave. So around like the 16th, 20th, in that area, I'll be posting my packing list because I've already started packing, but I'm not necessarily finished yet, so I want to make sure I have everything done before I make a packing list. And people really want a MEPS video from me. And I went to MEPS, y'all, in like February. That's a long time ago. I don't know. I may do a MEPS video. I'm not really sure yet, just because it was so long ago. I mean, I remember everything that happened, but I don't know. We'll see. Also, there is a Facebook group chat. If you do not know, you are unaware, I'm gonna need y'all to go to this Facebook group chat. This Facebook group chat will help you out a lot. So it is called BMT Shippers Community, or Air Force BMT Shippers Community, something along those lines. And basically what the group chat is for is helping you while you are in your process joining the Air Force. Now, if you're joining a different branch, Army, Navy, Reserves, I mean, you can join the group, but a lot of it won't pertain to you, because a lot of the questions are about jobs, the pay, I guess like the experience on bases, BMT. A lot of the questions are about BMT. I think majority of the questions are about BMT, the jobs, and the base that I guess people want to get stationed at, or like, especially when people were in tech school and they found out, oh, okay, I'm getting stationed in Italy, I'm getting stationed in Korea, I'm getting stationed in Alaska, God forbid. Oh, I don't want to go to Alaska. But like things like that. And then people always ask questions about a specific kind of job that they're interested in, just to get the ins and out of it, because of course, yeah, recruiter might know some things if that was their job, but a lot of recruiters won't know the ins and outs of a lot of jobs. Oh, and another thing I want to let you guys know, if you are leaving August 26th, let me know so I can add y'all in this group chat that we have. It's through GroupMe, but the people that I've been finding in the group chat are through the BMT group chat on Facebook. So if you are August 26th, let me know. If you're not August 26th, but you're another date, go ahead and add the group chat, the Facebook group chat down below, because I'm putting it in the description box down here. Go ahead and add that, because you will find people that you leave with. I actually found a girl that's a couple towns over from me, and we're gonna be leaving the same day. So that means we're gonna be on the flight together, we're gonna be at the hotel together, we're gonna be on MEPS together. And they say usually the people that if you come in the same state with them, or you end up on the same flight route, I guess, and you're at the airport together, 9 to 10, those are usually people that are going to be in your flight. It's not always guaranteed, but there's a very, very, very strong possibility they arrange flights by literally your flight that you take. So yeah, networking, meet some people, things like that. It's a good way to, I guess, be more at ease, because when you realize, okay, there are other people that are kind of nervous like me, there are other people that are concerned about like the PT testing, or my dog's back there doing I don't know what, but she scared me because I knew I was in the house alone. But yeah, like there are other people that are concerned with the same things that you're concerned about. And then there's also like a lot of people have been giving tips to, you know, study for certain things before you go to BMT, etc. So yeah, go ahead, join the Facebook BMT group chat, and if you are a August 26th, if you think your ship date is August 27th, you're wrong. You're wrong. Well, you're right, but you're wrong. So let me clarify, because a lot of people were confused in the Facebook group chat as well. People were putting August 27th. August 27th is the day that we get on the plane and that we arrive at BMT. It's August 27th. But you go to Maps, you're supposed to be there the day before, so technically it's August 26th. So there's confusion with that because we leave a day early because we follow Labor Day. So if you follow a holiday, you will leave a day early or a day after the casual Tuesday, if that helps anybody. But yeah, August 26th, shippers, 27th shippers, you know, go ahead, comment down below. Everybody else, go ahead, add the Facebook group chat, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.